Hello tennis fans around the world. Welcome back to our channel today. We're discussing a topic that's been buzzing in the tennis community. Roger Federer responds to Novak Djokovic never been friends claim. Before we dive into this exciting topic, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and turn on notification so you won't miss any our future videos. Tennis legend Roger Federer is willing to sit down for a conversation with former competitors Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal, following past claims that the trio have never been friends. Djokovic has previously attempted to create distance from the idea that he and the other members of tennis Big Three can be considered friends. That doesn't mean the sole remaining active member of their group is thankful for what Federer, who retired in 2022, and Nadal, who also called time on his career last year, helped bring out in his own performance. Djokovic recently lifted the lid on his own retirement plans. However, when questioned about their relationship dynamics earlier this year, Nadal maintained that their competitive nature prevented them from truly being called close friends. In an interview with Corriere della Sera, Djokovic explained, "Nadal is only a year older than me. We are both Geminis. At first we even went to dinner together, twice. But even with him, friendship is impossible. I have always respected and greatly admired him. Thanks to him and Federer, I grew up and became who I am. This will unite us forever, therefore I feel gratitude towards them. Nadal, a part of my life, in the last 15 years, I've seen more of him than my mum," reports the Express. "We have never been friends. Between rivals, it is not possible, but we have never been enemies. I've always had respect for Federer. He was one of the greatest of all time. He had an extraordinary impact, but I've never been close to him." While he might not call them friends, Djokovic has repeatedly expressed his desire to reconnect with his old rivals once he retires. Speaking at Wimbledon this year, the Serbian tennis star said he'd like to sip a margarita on the beach with Federer and Nadal and just reflect on our rivalry after he hangs up his racket. Federer has now also shown interest in such a meeting, telling Tags on Saiga, "Sure, rivalries like that create a huge bond." Default text: "I see it very differently today than before, with much more distance. Novak doesn't know what that's like yet. Rafa is slowly getting there. When you're still playing, you can't think about it the way I do today. The more time passes, the less you identify yourself as an individual player and the more you see the big picture. What's funny is, someone might have taken something totally personally and you can't even remember it anymore. I'm definitely up for sitting down together and talking about the good old days." The Swiss legend has had over 3 years to reflect on his career, including the impact of Nadal and Djokovic. For Nadal, the unfamiliar sensation of retirement is barely a year old, while Djokovic is still yet to step away from the game. Speculation has been rife that the 38-year-old might be nearing the end of his career due to a slump in performance over the past